What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Well, today I wanted to talk to you guys about something I do a lot in my detailing business, and that is a one-step correction. So generally the service I do the most are a reconditioning on a 3, 4, 5-year-old daily driver, full interior cleaning, and then a one-step correction on the exterior. So I've been using two products mainly when I'm doing this. One of them is the Victory Nano Polish and Seal, which you guys have seen me use and talk about a whole bunch. But recently I've been using this product from 3D as well, the 505. And I kind of wanted to compare and contrast them a little bit for you guys. Obviously I got the hood taped off, it's already been washed and clayed. So we're going to machine it with the Rupes 21 and then those dark blue buff and shine pads that I've been talking about, which gives great cut. And I've been getting great results with both of these products, kind of depending on the situation. And I'm going to set up and start polishing the hood, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about the differences in the products and their kind of weaknesses and strengths, and why I like both of them and probably will continue to carry both of them and use them in different situations. So let's get to polishing this baby. So one of the things I've noticed using a bunch of both of these products is the Victory Nano Polish and Seal seems to have a little bit better cut. It's a little bit more aggressive. But along that same vein, sometimes it makes it a little bit harder to finish when I'm working on finicky paints. So the 505 has less cut, but it has a little bit more fill, but it's much easier to finish out. So kind of my go-to process is to use the Victory Nano Polish and Seal first. And then if that's not finishing the way I'd like, I kind of go to the 505. And a big reason for that is cost. The 505 is $60 a quart, and the Victory Nano Polish and Seal is $75 a gallon. So the 505 is literally 3 times as much money. So that's why kind of to start out, the Victory Nano Polish and Seal is always my go-to. And if that's doing the job I need it to do, boom, I stay there. If not, I kind of have the 505 as a backup. Another thing I've noticed is they are both sunlight friendly, but the 505 is just a little bit better, just a little bit easier wipe off. You know, so if you're in real direct sun on a black car, sometimes it's just a little bit easier to use the 505. So that's kind of another reason that I would switch to that. But neither of them stain trim as far as like black rubber or black plastic. Obviously, you got to be smart with it. You can't be riding the machine on trim and expect nothing to happen. But if you have that, you know, incidental contact and you wipe it off right away, you generally don't have a problem with either of them. And another thing I like about both of them, the 505 smells like sour apple and the Victory Nano Polish and Seal smells like grapes, and they both smell fantastic. So last but not least is the protection factor. I think they're both pretty similar in the amount of protection you get. I'm seeing them both bead water for probably about a month or so as a standalone product. And what I generally do is when I'm done using either one of these products is I'll go over the whole car again with a product like Bead Maker and do a final wipe down with another spray sealant to kind of boost the amount of protection that you're getting out of these products. When you're getting good correction, it's going to stay shinier for longer, regardless of how long the protection lasts. So I think as far as the car staying shiny for the longest, it's probably got to go to the Victory Nano Polish and Seal, because you are actually getting more cut, so you're doing more correction. So unfortunately the sun went down behind the trees and behind the clouds, so I'm going to try and show you this with the light here. So here's the panel I used, the 3D on the Rupes 21. Obviously those deep scratches and stuff, I'm not really looking to get out in a one-step. You know, that's going to take some cutting, you know, and polishing to get that out. So this is the panel I did with the Victory Nano Polish and Seal on the 21. And then just to contrast, I did these two panels with the Duetto. These panels weren't quite as bad, but so that's the 3D. And then this is the Victory Nano Polish and Seal again, but on the Duetto. And the funny thing is this panel came out better, but because it was in better shape already. So here again we have the Victory Nano Polish and Seal, and then as we're coming over, I actually did this one with Menzerna 3800. So went with the straight polish, no protectant in it at all. You know, so this wouldn't be a one-step. You would have to put wax or something on over it, but you can see it definitely gave, you know, more correction just using the straight polish. And then on this section, all I did was put Jescar Power Lock on it, so nothing but filler, no correction at all. So it definitely increased the gloss, but it's only going to last so long. Again, the battle was between these two guys. It definitely looks like there's more, you know, the 3D did a little bit more, but this front part of the hood was definitely the most hammered. So, you know, you can't make an apples to apples comparison really, unless the damage is like the exact same amount. But I'll tell you, the section I did with the Duetto looks pretty nice. And honestly, the Duetto is usually my go-to machine. On a vehicle this size with big flat panels, I would probably use the 21. Just because, you know, it's bigger, but the Duetto is just so much handier. I like it. I like the form factor. I like the way it feels in my hand. So I wanted to peel the tape off to show you guys real quick how much correction that those 4 quick section passes, either the 21, the Duetto, either combination of product, it doesn't matter, but a huge improvement. And to me, that's kind of where the bread and butter is in my detailing business, because again, I'm making 3-4 quick section passes over the whole car, and the thing is sealed, and I'm done, and I'm out. You know, so where if I was going to use a real polish and seal it or whatever, you know, I'm going to add an hour to my job, you know, maybe more. As always, thank you guys for watching. And I know I've been a little slow with making videos lately because I've been so busy, but I do plan on getting back into it and making some more videos for you guys. So I'll see you soon.